How am I even more late? Hello everyone, and welcome to the 1000 subscriber regular. Sorry I'm late again, but at this point it's tradition, what can you expect? 1000 subs, that's a lot. That's enough to monetize me. Wait, I don't imply my videos are worth something. Anyways, why get monetized and earn money when I can do a Q&A and get questions? You guys gave me a bunch of good questions, a lot. Too much for me doing one video though. I am not making a part 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through as many of these questions as I can and I'm going to answer them. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Alright, first question is, do you like chairs? Yeah, I love them. My favorite kind are the plastic ones. You can throw them up, catch them. Don't ask me why, I often get bored at parties. Question, did you play any of these before Rito? Well, congrats, you're in the vid, you got 12 likes, you're definitely getting in the vid now. But yeah, of course, most notably, those old Rid2K Ninja Warrior games. Back at a time when I was so bad, I probably would struggle to beat Toast. Maybe I wouldn't be able to beat it, actually. And also some difficult short obbies, mainly the one by Seas. That was the gateway for me into serious obbying. I really wanted to get as far as I could in that game. When you're playing Ito, where do you place your fingers on the screen, as in which finger of which hand does what? Left thumb, but I use it for all movement, right thumb, but I use it for jumping, right index, I use it for camera control. Previously though, I used my right thumb for both jumping and camera control, but I stopped that around the start of 2025. It was definitely the right call, I got way better. And also, for my left index, I sometimes use it for flipping. If it's convenient though. What made you think of the name Wigglewrap? Well, one day I was playing Wigglewrap Tower and I wondered to myself, hey, did anyone take the username Wigglewrap yet? So I checked and no one did, so I took it. It's mine now and it's mine forever. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I'm really happy. Oh, and about the Wigglewrap Tower, no, I wasn't playing Tower of Wigglecore. How good do you think I am? I was playing Tower Wigglewrap. Will you make a Discord server? No, I'm most likely not going to make one. I don't know how Discord servers operate, but I'm pretty sure they require mods. The issue is, I don't know anyone who can moderate a server. If you can, don't tell me in the comments, I'm not looking to make one again. But let's say I found a bunch of people who could moderate. I would either have to make them work for free, which doesn't feel very ethical, or give them money. This channel isn't monetized, how do I pay them? And plus, in real life, I'm pretty busy. I don't think I have the time to make a Discord server and check on it over and over. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make one. If you're gonna make Ito content, what content would you be doing? George, that's easily. Why else do you think the Christmas event video took over a month to make? I was just playing DD a lot during that time. I wasn't busy, hell, I was on school holidays. Back when I was uploading weekly, I was doing these videos while in the middle of college. Seriously, it's like I got less productive during the holidays. Wow, how? How many stars do you have on Geometry Dash? I don't know why you'd want to know this, but as of me saying this, 2,926. Definitely not enough to explain my procrastination, but my moon count definitely is. How do I do ladder flicks and wall hops on mobile? I know I need to use 3 fingers, but wait, are you using 2 fingers? Oh dear. Okay, just look, just learn how to use 3 fingers, okay? If you want to know how to get started, firstly, I'd recommend just playing any game that involves a bunch of movement. Don't just play an obby, okay? Something like Natural Disaster Survival, where you've got to move about. Start playing that with 3 fingers until you get used to the controls. Then you can start playing obbies again, working your way back up. This is something I have done myself, okay? It'll take weeks or months, but it's so worth it for the camera control, it's so worth it. If anyone else is watching and is playing with 2 fingers, learn how to play with 3, okay? Please do. Would you in the future make any videos outside of Ito? Probably, I mean I made a whole video in E2HD Eternal Abyss. What was your favorite tower grind? Oh, it's Tower of Externalizing Insanity. With that grind, it felt like everything went right. And also, I did this tower before the creation of Wigglewrap. It's not on my channel for that reason. I'd be pretty happy to repeat it for a video, especially considering how well that grind went. What's your favorite tower in Ito? Tower of Nothing New. I love Vaporwave and liminal spaces. Question. Will this question be in the video? Why would I answer that? The answer's self-referenced. What is your favorite video that you did so far? Well, there is two that I really like. The first one is my cows video. I went to hell and back to be that. So nice to finally do that. I'm never doing that again. For fun. And the other one being the outfit less. I put so much effort into making that one, and I'm really glad of how the video turned out. Same for cows. I don't know which of the two I really like more. When will we beat a Terry, a Kata, a Hori, and an Unreal? Well, a Terry last April, a Kata hopefully this year if I try really hard, Horrific never, and Unreal never. I'm not going to be grinding that much to my full potential, okay? If you're wondering when I'm going to put them on this channel, maybe a Terrifying this year. Maybe Fractured Memories or Wildly Wacky Wonders if I decide to finish one of those off. But Kata, most likely not, okay? They're really hard to grind, just for me, okay? You said your best tower is in Anito and harder than micromanagement. I'm forcing you to tell me. Like 4 different people asked me what my hardest tower is. Well, this comment is referencing one of my videos, the Alphabet Roulette one, since in that video I said my hardest was micromanagement. Funnily enough though, someone left a comment with a timestamp of it, along with 4 words. Tower of Quantum Quadrivium. I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't know how he knew. It wasn't just like one lucky person out of dozens. He was the only one who guessed. I don't know how he did it. What? There's like so many terrifyings that are just a bit harder. How did he get it? How? Will there be any GD videos? No. This is an hobbying channel. Sorry. What's your opinion on Purgatorio? It's too easy. What is the worst area in your opinion? Ring sits. There's nothing in there worth replaying for me. What's your favorite area in Ito? Easily Zone 9, easily. Oh my god, it's so good. It's really good. I even want to dedicate a whole video to that area. That's how good it. Oh my goodness. Do you play Marble Blast? Okay, I really got to explain this for everyone else, but if you don't know what he means by Marble Blast, what they mean, Marble Blast is simply a very old platformer where you get to play as a marble. This isn't the only game like this though. Another notable game is Platinum Quest. In regards to Platinum Quest, I've been using a bunch of its OST in my videos. Some of you have picked up on this as well. I'll show one example right now. Welcome to Zone 2. It looks a tiny bit different. Now, Zone 2 of course has a soul crushing. Okay, hopefully an example showed, but you get the point. I like the OST, so people got the idea I play it. So for the question, kind of. I don't have the real thing, I play on a web port. I tried downloading the real thing, but I'm an idiot and I can't figure out how to download stuff onto a monitor. I don't need help with it, I'm fine playing the web port, it's just as fun, it just makes the physics different, so some levels are just straight up impossible, okay? I'm good. So, I can't marvel with you, sorry, the web port doesn't have an online mode. How long have you been playing Ito? Were you on mobile the entire time? Well, I've been playing for over 5 years, since late 2020. I was there to see Zone 4 go at least, the insanity of Ring 9, and see Cruel Punishment get verified. But now? Well, I'm still here to see Steel Spy Horizon go at least, the Whimsy or Purgatorio, I don't really have a good word for the opposite of insanity, and Cruel Punishment fall out of the top 100. And to that second question, yeah, I've been on mobile the entire time, mostly because PCs are pretty expensive and I'm used to playing on mobile. Question, what font do you use in your videos? It's pretty recognizable, I just use Arial Bold, and that's it. How do you get used to the free fit? I already directly answered. Oh. Okay, I'll say it again. Start playing casually and then work your way back up. Hi. Do you like macaroni and cheese? Hello. Yeah, I do like mac and cheese. It's yummy. Who is Wigglewrap Sop? For this question, I decided to ask one of my friends this instead of answering it myself. Hey Matt, do you know who Wigglewrap Sop is? Is that a Roblox user or YouTube? If YouTube, no. If Roblox, then that might be me. Yeah, it was you. I just asked because I thought it'd be a funny bit for a video. So, Wigglewrap Sop is just a parody account my friend Matt made. It's pretty funny though, that the first thing he did on the account was beat tower pinning layers. The first thing I did on this channel. He then went on to forget the password to that account. Already answered that. How did you discover the game? Already answered that. I'm not sure how I found it. I can't remember. I do remember it was in 2020, but I can't remember how. I think I was just jumping around random mobbies at the time, and I wound up in Eton at some point or another. I mean, it's still fairly famous in the obbying space in 2020, right? It was still fairly famous then, huh? I was bound to play it at some point. What's your main account if the one you use is an alt? Okay, I'm glad to see that some people have figured out this isn't my first account. I'm pretty glad, actually. Also, if this is a surprise to you, well, my name is Wigglewrap. Should have been obvious. Anyways, my old account name is GamingNoob1567. Yep, the name is an ironic joke. That's my old account. Do whatever you want with it or something, or I don't know. I also do have an old channel, by the way, I used with that account, but I'm not going to say the name of it. If you look around for long enough, you probably will find it's not that hidden, okay? Also, I still use that GamingNoob1567 account just to get some shots for the intros. That's it. I don't really play on it much. What does a chair taste like? Why are you asking me this shit? Go ask Google that. Question: any tips for being TOCR on mobile? I have zero experience with Champions Road. You're on your own there. I can't help. I could give some tips, like maybe run through 4-7 a few times. See where you're struggling at and try and improve your strats for those bits. If you need new strats, try asking your friends for help. They may come up with something that you don't know. But probably ask someone who actually beat TOCR for help, don't ask me. Question: will you do a tower creator video soon? Maybe. I do want to try making a tower for a video. I think that'd be fun. Tower creator is a good game though. You know that one image I made to accompany the Q&A? I made it all in tower creator, even the background. Question: where are you from? Why are so many of these starting with question? Is this a thing with Q&As? Is this? I don't know. Well, I am from Australia. You know, the same place I had that social media ban for people under 16. Oh. Well, good thing I'm 17. What motivates you? What motivates me to do what, exactly? Huh? What do you recommend for a first soul crushing tower? You know, I would say difficulty chart, considering the last 3 floors are only hard parts, and that's literally a net halfway through. But given how you be in these deals are soul crushing, never mind. Congrats on the win. Okay, a 2-parter. If you ever thought of turning to PC, will you do building challenges or create a tower? If I did, I would definitely try my hand at creating a tower. I have a bunch of ideas I'd like to implement. Oh, and the second question: how many levels can you do in 3 wraps? How do I answer that? Like, what kind of wraps exactly? Okay, that's a lot of questions. 1. Have you ever thought of switching to PC? Yeah, I have, but I don't have a good PC. I only have a crappy monitor. What is your... okay, already answered 2. 3. What is the hardest level that you have beaten in GD? Well, it's a random insane demon called Backrooms. Well, it was until I beat Denouement. That level's a frickin' joke. 99% of the difficulty comes from the first 4%. What the fuck? And number 4, when are you being tons? Mostly when I feel like it, and when I bother to do it. I don't think that tower is fun. It doesn't seem fun for me. If you had one attempt, what catastrophic would you try to complete? Either generation failure or linear jank, one of those two. Either way though, I'm still very much fucked. How can you manage doing other things IRL and doing YouTube and Roblox? Well, social activity IRL, I can do that in my college, but college work I do out of the way first, before I get to editing. I can't really let my grades slip, work is my priority. Once I'm free though, I can edit as much as I want, and I usually spend all my free time editing, while taking a few breaks to walk outside and clear my head. For Roblox though, I can spend a bit of time playing it for fun if I feel like it. But for recording, I usually play on weekends. That's when I allocate my recording sessions. Have you ever considered, or already have, using Undertale or Deltarune OSTs? Yeah, of course I have. I've considered using some for the title screen for some of my videos. I haven't used any yet, but there are also some tracks that made for good background music. Like the one you're hearing now. Future me, you are using one of the tracks now, right? When is Tower of Infinity console answered or apparel? Soon, okay? I definitely want to make videos on those two towers. I can definitely suffer on them for a good bit, and I can probably beat them quick enough. Definitely. I don't know when though, okay? Would you see my fan art? Okay, I will say I felt honored to know that I was notable enough to receive fan art. So, thank you for considering to make fan art for me. Thank you. Secondly, I did see. Thanks, and I did like it. Thank you very much. The bad news though, for the rest of you, the creator deleted the fan art, and I didn't take a screenshot of it. So, does that make it lost media now? Sorry everyone, maybe I should open up some sort of inbox so people couldn't submit fan art, maybe? I don't know, maybe I'll do that one day. What do you think will be your skill cap if you have one? Do you think you may someday reach horrific or unreal skill levels? Well, the way things stand now, I think my skill cap is probably in the catastrophic region. I don't think I'll be good enough to beat a horrific with 3 fingers. If I wanted to one day beat a horrific, I'd have to learn how to optimally play with more fingers, and I do not know any setups for more fingers. I don't know any. I'd either have to experiment with something new on my own, or yeah, that's it. I'm definitely not being an Unreal though. Question: what tower are you going to beat next? Guess what? I've been using it as background footage the entire time. Yep, that's right, speeding right through. That's gonna be my next video. Am I doing it because it's relevant? Oh, fuck yes, I am doing it because it's relevant. That's the only reason I did the events at all, by the way. But I'm also doing it because it's pretty easy, actually, for soul crushing. If you don't believe me, right now in this footage I'm on 4-5. This is my first ever time playing this tower. Also, I did not reinforce this, by the way. I fell on the 4-5 outside. And also, as of now, I haven't really beaten it. I did do 2 runs since I took this footage, but I haven't beaten it. I will beat it soon this week though, later, okay? So stay tuned for that. But anyways, now for the next question. Question, is your app Wiggle? What the fuck?